Hello, and welcome back. It's getting a little cooler out there because it's October. We're going to talk about the fall harvest. And it's kind of bittersweet because, it's time to put away the tiki shirts and get out the flannel shirts here in the Northeast, but I guess that's part of it. I guess I really just got to get to a warmer tropical climate when I can. But first I want to tell you about a couple of things. Of course, the book Tiki Triangle is out. I'm very excited about this. Coop Cooper of the Cocktail Nation did a great interview with me. So tune into that, cocktailnation.net. And then the other thing I want to mention is we have this YouTube channel, as you know, and that's the URL. That means that's what you have to remember to type in to get to it. So please subscribe. And once I hit 100 subscribers, it becomes something simple like this. I get my own vanity name, Tiki Triangle, and then you don't have to go do a search for it, just to make life simple. One other quick note about the book. It is available on Amazon, but please don't buy it on Amazon. This book retails for $30. It is 200 pages, it is full color, but I'm selling it for $30, they're selling it for $60, and they don't want to give me a dime. That's right, they're selling it for double, and they don't want to give me a dime. If I sell it for $61, then I think I get like 24 cents. I don't understand it. I mean, in the old days, we called this copyright infringement. We called it theft of intellectual property. We called it so many different other things. What's the other one? Oh, industrial piracy, one of my favorites. How I could spend a year writing this book and photographing it and researching it and designing it, and they want to sell it for double and not give me anything. I don't understand it. I'm sure it's in the terms of service or the agreement I signed with when I decided to self-publish. But I just don't see how it's legal. I got to do some research. I'm not accusing anybody of anything. I'm just telling you, unless you have a lot of money to waste and you want to pay double for it just to spite me, I don't see why anybody would want to pay double for a book, especially for the same $60. You could go and get 2 glasses for the month of October. You could get 2 Tiki Triangle Mai Tai glasses plus the book for the same amount of money, actually less. So please, tikitriangle.com. Now we're going to talk about the harvest. October is when it starts getting cooler here in the Northeast. We still got some pretty nice days. I think today it's about 75 degrees. The first thing I like to do is I like to go to all the retail outlets, and believe it or not, I got this shirt for 70% off. I think I paid like $5 for it. Even if I wear it around the house or use it to change the oil in the car, whatever, I'm ahead of the game. Of course I won't. I mean, it's a nice shirt, and I like it. So you get some great deals on clearance items. The other thing to do is bring in the mint plants. I have one inside and one outside. The one outside is doing better. They say you could keep them all year round. We're going to see. Mint is basically a weed. But I noticed that when I leave it outside, it's more fragrant, it's more minty, it's more lush. And the one inside doesn't do as well. I do keep it in the sun. I do water it every day. But for whatever reason, just not as good as the one outside. Of course, it's a wild plant. Some people may say, duh, but I don't know. I'm going to try and keep it alive through the winter, or as long as I can, so I can enjoy my Mai Tai. Not just as a garnish, because it just emits that beautiful mint scent. And let's just see, because you go to the supermarket and they're going to charge you like $1 for like a few leaves that are only going to last a couple of days. So let me see how I do with that, and I'll tell you about that in another episode. Also going to bring my lemon tree inside, make sure there's no insects like praying mantis in there. Praying mantis are a protected species. There's a fine if you kill them. Even if you do it, inadvertently, you don't want to kill them. They're very healthy for the environment. They eat other insects that are bad. So last year I had one hiding in there. I'm glad I found him before I took the tree inside, because obviously he won't do as good inside. So check the plant for animals, insects, whatever, so you don't bring them inside. So next I want to talk about these limes. I got a whole big bag of them from your mega wholesale outlet there, where you get, all the toilet paper and the large box items. And, in the supermarket, you're going to get like 3 limes for like $2. For a few bucks more, you're going to get like 3 dozen. So I like to take these guys out, put them into a big bowl, and before I juice them, you do want to wash them off. They got some wax on here. I don't know if these do, but ones in the supermarket definitely do. You want to take that wax off so it doesn't end up in your cocktail. And then you want to cut them in half and squeeze them. I put them in ice cube trays and freeze them over the winter. I take them out and stick them in a Tupperware. And I like to do it in half-ounce increments, so I have the perfect measurement every single time. And, for making a double batch, then I'll use 2 or whatever. Then I save these lime shells. I freeze them as well. I put them in a thick plastic freezer bag, and I use this for garnishes and other things, and I'm going to explain that to you in another episode. So again, book Tiki Triangle is out. Great radio interview with Coop Cooper of thecocktailnation.net. A lot of exotic music in there too, if you just want to tune in for background music for your next party, or if you're just chilling at home. And again, please subscribe so we could go from this and we can get an easier URL to remember like that. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Cheers.